time to go once again into the Park City Television kitchen, and I am joined, as always, by Chai from the Spicy Lady down in Heber City. Chai, welcome back.
Hi there, thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about what we're going to be doing today. This is something that would be pretty typical for the Spicy Lady.
Yes, we're going to make a good German peasant meal, an old Schnitzel. Made from pork.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, that was, Schnitzel was always one of my grandmother's favorite dishes to whip up. So I can't wait to do it. So what do we got here?
Okay, well, we have some boneless pork chops, pork loin, and we are going to pan them really flat. Now, I bought a bag with some breadcrumbs, which is basically toasted bread, old stale bread that I toasted off. And I have it in a little Ziploc bag, which is going to come in very handy to pound some schnitzel in.
All right.
So we'll place a piece of pork in there.
Now,
and if you'd like to do the honors,
I would. Now you have this lovely, mallet. But if you don't have a mallet, you could use just about anything. You can use a regular hammer,
your shoe, anything you like.
Anything you like. How thin are we trying to get this?
We're going to get it really nice and thin. You don't want holes in it, but you really want it to be spreading out nice and thin and very tender.
All right, well, I'm going to give this a go. How's that looking?
It looks very good, and feel free to turn it around. You're almost done.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Okay.
Okay, so we've turned up the heat on the pan a little bit. We're going to add a little bit of oil because we're going to pan fry this, and we'll batter that first.
Okay.
And what we need for that is a 1 egg.
Okay.
And a little milk, which I brought along here with me as well.
Excellent.
And this is just a very basic egg wash. Just going to whip this up. You can put that in there now on both sides. Very nice. And place it on the breadcrumbs.
There we go.
Thank
Easy
you.
enough.
Beautiful. Just put that aside. We can make a few more.
All right.
So we just turn that over. So it's breaded on both sides. Rub it in. And at this point you can actually add a little bit of seasoning, a little salt and pepper.
Perfect.
Not too much. You can always add it afterwards.
And you could, spice this up however you wanted within your breadcrumbs. You could add some oregano if you wanted.
A little nutmeg isn't a bad idea. You can also add some herbs in there. And I like to put some very finely crushed garlic in there too.
Excellent. That would be delicious. All right. Do we need to check our oil first?
Yes.
Check it for temperature?
And that's not quite ready yet.
Not quite ready. So we're going to turn the heat up on this, and when we come back, we'll show you just how we fry up our lovely pork schnitzels. Don't go away. Welcome back. We are continuing to cook up our pork schnitzels with Chai from the Spicy Lady. Chai, everything's coming along nicely.
Yes, we have 3 of them cooked off already. We're just putting the last 2 in the pan, and there we go. We'll get these to brown off nicely.
Okay. Now, it's very important that the oil stays hot.
Yes.
Otherwise, what happens?
Well, it actually saturates into the breadcrumbs, and then it becomes a really greasy dish. Whereas if the oil is at the right temperature, it will just drain off very nicely, and that's why we have these draining on a little paper there.
All right, fantastic. Now, tell people a little bit about the Spicy Lady. It's down in Heber City, as we said, right there on Main Street. What's sort of the restaurant's philosophy?
Well, we serve what I call international peasant food. Simple dishes from all over the world, nothing too complicated about them, but they are different from the typical American fare that you get. So even though they're still meat and potatoes, most customers will find them to be very different and very easy to eat because they are in that meat and potato range.
So what sort of things fall into that besides the pork schnitzel?
Of course, the schnitzel. We do a very nice beer-boiled brats. We have Irish box tea. We do a homemade gnocchi with a gorgonzola and cream sauce. We make and beer batter our own fish and chips. We do some Indonesian dishes, and we have regular specials from all over the world.
That's absolutely wonderful. Now, these are getting nice and brown, nice and close to done. You said you do a lot of the stuff yourself. You know, we mentioned you have these the breadcrumbs that you made yourself, and you know that's not the only thing that you make yourself.
We try to keep everything fresh ourselves. We make our own mayonnaise, our own salad dressings. It's really a bottom-up cooking process.
Okay, so while these last ones are finishing, we also have a couple of nice rolls here. How would you serve this in the restaurant?
Well, actually, in the restaurant we serve it with mashed potatoes, a very nice Jaeger sauce, which is predominantly mushrooms, a little bacon, but a very nice gravy that goes with that, and some sautéed vegetables. But today we're going to make it into a lunch item, and normally I would have some salad on there, maybe some fresh tomato, a little onion, and just a little mayonnaise.
Okay, and you also brought a little. You got to have a squeeze of lemon, I think.
You can't have schnitzel without lemon.
Without lemon. So
what we'll do is when we'll have this, we're just going to squeeze the lemon very liberally all over it.
Perfect.
And it has a fantastic taste all by itself.
Wonderful. Chai, tell people once again where the Spicy Lady is and what the hours are.
The Spicy Lady is on Main Street, Heber, 139 North Main Street. We're open every day for dinner, and we're open for lunch every day except on Mondays. And we're open for breakfast on Saturdays and Sundays as well.
Absolutely.
And on our website you can find all our menus.
Even perfect. TheSpicyLady.com?
No, SpicyLady.net.
.net. Easy enough. All right. Well, I'm going to dig right in right here. I'm just taking this right with my fingers because, you know, that's how the peasants would do it, right?
Absolutely. They wouldn't have it any other way.
I'm going to dig in. Go check out the Spicy Lady. We're going to go have a little snack.